program that is connected to YouTube, Twitch TV, and Hitbox. I usually don't show it, but this is where people can chat with me on those channels, and I can see it. Now, this is the time that I just logged in. And when I go to YouTube, I don't see any of these comments. I'm not sure where people were commenting. So I'd like to say, hey, Braden Corson, thank you for your comment. Could you please, if you see this, or anyone, tell me where these comments are? Because I only see them when I log into this chat, and it's showing me the YouTube symbol. As you can see, there's a YouTube symbol, there's a Twitch symbol, and a Hitbox. And I have people come and chat with me from all three. And what's nice, there's a delay, and here's the problem. If I open up those pages to text chat with them, and I'm live streaming, it goes to delay, and then it goes around and around and around. And it gets to be just crazy, because I'll say something, and then you'll hear it 30 seconds later on the delay, and then it'll 30 seconds later again, and 30 seconds later. It's just crazy. So it's like a hall of mirrors, but with sound. So anyways, so Braden Corson says, lots of money for your PC. And so what he's talking about is, last night I was talking about building a server-based PC, and I'm going to be disclosing this on YouTube, like unboxing and talking with the main developer, the guy that's already got these things working for himself, and I'm building something that's just really superior. He says it's the last machine I'll ever build. And the reason he says that is because you can just keep upgrading your parts. And the neat thing about it is when you, and so last night I bought the motherboard, and it was on sale for under $700, with shipping included. And of course that's US, and of course I'm Canadian, and of course they're screwing us over on our exchange, so it cost me about $900, but still it's a really good price. And this board will take 4 processors, either 4s or 8s. See if I get this right, 12s or 16s. It'll take 16 slots of RAM, and I can put either 4s or 8s or 16s or 32s in there. 32s we looked at them, they're $1,100, really expensive. But if you go down to the 8s, you get 2 8s, which is still 16, for about $400. So what Braden is saying is lots of money to build his PC. Exactly, except what we're going to be teaching and showing and revealing is that you can get away with buying just one processor, 2 sticks of RAM, 1 video card, and you can get the machine up and running. And then you just keep adding processors, RAM, and another video card. Also going to be buying one of those little hard drives that plugs into directly into the PCI slot. Now, I looked at those about 2 years ago, and they were like $3,000. And I was like, man, that's expensive, but man, are they fast. And not only was it $3,000, it was sold out. You couldn't even order the damn thing. So they've come down to about $400 now, and maybe $600 for a terabyte or something like that, but which is nice. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of money, but you know what? I'm going to buy this one motherboard and just keep adding to it, and I will do a YouTube expose on it and how to do it yourself, what the costs are, and what the parts names and all that kind of stuff. Because you know what? If you're like me, you're buying a new PC every 2 years and building a brand new PC with one processor and one video card, and 2 years goes by and the damn thing's too slow to play the games. I mean, you'll still play them, but you're not going to be the top guy anymore. So I'm going to show people how to do that. So anyways, that's what he's talking about, and thanks for your comments. I'm glad that they come through on this chat, because I don't know, I wouldn't ever see that. Okay, so this is Vindicator, Vindacator, and actually I'll just pull this up. So I'm broadcasting on Twitch TV/Vindicator, hitbox.tv/Vindicator. So I just think if I do that, that makes it a lot easier for people to understand than just saying it. So here I load into the game today, and what the dickens trinket hunt. This is a little doohickey you hang on your gun. Just nothing. It's not going to give you anything, or you're just going to see this little thing swinging back and forth on your gun. I've seen it already. I think somebody already had this one. So I don't know how they got it already. But this says from now until January 6th, every match gets you closer to unlocking 3 unique trinkets. Add some Yule to your tool by attaching any trinket to your primary weapon. Now, I don't know exactly how you do that, but I guess we'll figure that out. So, holy smokes, look at the friends I got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 friends playing the game. I was wondering what was going to happen. It's going to fill up. Is this going to grow bigger? Is there more than 9? This is showing me 14 people. Friends online. Oh. Yeah, these are, so they got 4, because last night I just added a whole ton of people. Because I want to get a little more social, build my friends list up. And, we're going to be doing a bunch of things like giving free music away, crowdfunding our video game, building this PC. So these are all things that we'll get to. So we've got to do objective mode today. We've got to do the game XP, which always just happens. And we've got to have Phoenix in our squad. And if we have a look, we do have Phoenix in the squad. I've got my usual squad up. So I'm just going to go to the server browser. We're going to pick objective. Pick the top one and join the server. And I'm just going to check on supper and be right back.
Jawohl.
So I have been building my PCs for about $1,500 each. This one here has 21 terabytes in it, so it's a little bit more than that. But it was $1,500 to build. So it's nice. The price just keeps coming down of the main components. I never buy the latest stuff. I always go back one step because you just save so much money. And no human being... I want to be neater. No human being is going to notice a difference between one step. So there's no sense paying a premium for the top stuff. Uh-oh. Good thing I got friends. And a healing station. So I'm a little distracted at the moment. So this is the first PC. I mean, the motherboard cost me 900 Canadian or, 700 US. So, that was pretty expensive. Where the heck are these guys? What's going on? Let's have a look here. Oh boy. It's one of them kind of games, eh?
Reloading.
I mean, why didn't she go repair the thing? Oh, should have cornered her. Anyways, she's got to get it fixed. I got to be taken care of because I'm annoyance to their objective. I tell you, I'd much rather play the campers than the... Now, this is the thing I don't understand about these gamers, is why are they not moving that thing? She had to work so hard. It's just now moving. Somebody said if you shoot the tires, it does more damage. I don't know. Oh, I should have waited a second. I'm doing my thing where I try to blow up close to the EV and get one more hit. Because I only get 5 nades, and if I can die close to it, I get 6, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to find every way I can leverage the game. Well, since I've been doing meta tags on YouTube, I've been getting a lot more hits. So, you know, no real subscribers or comments other than, you know, I guess these ones that don't register for some reason. I don't know. Where's this guy? Maybe he's sending me a private message? I don't understand. So somebody's got to help me. Oops, I got too far away. So I'm just going to play this one quick game, go eat, and then I'll be back. Slowly starting to catch up on my work. Man, tell you, not that we released our CD yet, but we do have it manufactured, and I wanted to do that because I wanted to send it out to friends and family for Christmas. You know, I mean, some of my family's like, I got a letter from my dad's sister. She's like 90 years old this summer. I didn't even realize that. I didn't think she was that old. Like, holy moly. Like, obviously, you know, my dad was a baby. She's one of the older sisters. So I guess it makes sense. But, you know, you don't think about things like this. So for her to know what I'm doing, I mean, my grandparents never got to get any music from me or know what I was doing. It sucks. They passed away. My dad passed away. Cancer. So these people never got to know what I was doing. And so I wanted to make sure we got something out this Christmas. And, you know, next year we'll probably have two. CD1 and CD2 should be done. I'm going to get quicker at this stuff. You know, and that's just the first show, the first 30 songs. But, you know, first stuff I've been recording in the studio. I was out of bullets, so I had to back away and then I died. So yeah, that feels good. We got a new website. I went through it. I can't believe all the mistakes in there. And that's just really frustrating. But I'm beginning to understand how it's going to work and why it's like it is. It's just like it is because there's not a lot of content there yet. It's got all these categories. You pick on a category page and there's like one thing there. It's like, what a waste of time to load that page. But I understand now. I got to go build some content there. I mean, there is content, but, you know, like one item per category, well, that's just not good enough. Oh. But yeah, that's exciting. I bought that motherboard. It's going to come. You know, probably the next purchase will be the case. And then I'll probably just buy one video card, one processor, and 2 sticks of RAM. I think that's all I need. And I'll be able to set it up. Well, how'd they get it in there? She was hiding in front or something. I do that. It's a really smart idea. What a place to have a disabled AO. Oh, some healing, buddy. Thank you. There's nobody dropping ammo. These guys don't realize that they can get so many points. I get the kill points, and then I get more ammo. It's kind of a flaw in the game design, eh? I have to die to get more ammo. Oh, bullets, thank you. XP for you, buddy. Oh, I'm smelling the supper. That means time to turn it off. Just so busy with everything, it just helps to overlay things like cooking while I game. But yeah, I've got to admit though, I'm pretty damn excited about this. Building this new PC. I've got to do 4K video, and I tell you, if I had to do that on 21 terabytes with a single i7, I wouldn't use my computer. My computer would be too busy rendering this stuff, and even just moving 4K video around. My goodness, it's 4 times the resolution I got now. I've set up this really cool set where we put our videos in, and the reason I'm doing that is so that I can take 1080p video. I'll do a training session on that, taking 1080p video and but it's pretty simple. You take 4 of them and you put them together, and you have some sort of a set that you move them around in, and you can render that out 4K, right? And it's going to be the proper resolution. So, and these guys are going to have a hard time here. So anyways, yeah, but even doing that with the computer I had now, because I have this set, and the set is 3 levels. One is kind of shiny, and one is one creates light, and it's just things that I've added to the 3 layers, right? And they're all showing through to each other. Oh man! I'm gonna wait. What are you doing, medic? The medic ran right by me. Alright, well, I'm just going to push space. I don't seem to waste their time trying to get me up. Here we go, 11 seconds. So anyways, I need a PC that I can, like for example, Smile, which I did, we have a song called Smile, and what I did with the video is I actually, see if I can get my hand in here. So I spun around the room that I created, and it took 32 hours to render 1080p. Well, how long is that going to take? At least 4 times the length of time. So that's 32. So just say 30, 60. That's 120 hours to render one music video. Like, oh my goodness. My music studio, I have all these sounds. I have all these plugins. I like to be able to use them without limitation. And I mean, my computer's very powerful, but I set a song up, and by the time I put my sounds in there and I got my plugins working and stuff like that, it's hitting the tip of the piece, the CPU, and then it starts going and putting dropouts in your music and stuff. It isn't there when you render it, but while you're working on it, it's there, and it's very, very annoying. Okay, I gotta disconnect. I gotta go eat supper. So anyways, yeah, I'll be back, and just wanted to kind of catch everything up there and continue things from yesterday. And I'll tell you, it's much easier to talk while I'm gaming. Your current progress towards a lump of coal. Oh, I see. This just started, huh? So that guy must have had to buy his or something. So I gotta play for 3 hours to get a lump of coal. And I'm gonna have to play as a medic. So that's what this game's telling me. Anyways, everybody. So I'm going to do something here right now. I'm going to just kill this music, because if I stop talking over it, they're going to say, hey, man, That's copywritten, and we're going to take your revenues. Not that I have very much, but hey, every cent counts. And we've got to make a video game. It's going to cost us at least 10 million. I mean, video games now are coming. I'm sure the budgets have ballooned from 50 to 100 million now. Not that I need to be, in that ballpark, but I mean, that's the kind of teams that they're hiring. They're almost like movies. I mean, that's single player games, of course. We're doing a multiplayer. I know this game didn't cost this much, but I'm sure this game cost 20, 30 million US. So, that's the kind of ballpark we want to be in. And I mean, this has still got bugs in it. So obviously they don't have enough money to have enough people taking care of those things. It's funny that they don't deal with the bugs, but they do all this Christmas stuff. So, personally, as a game designer, I would rather have you skip the Christmas special, do it next year, and fix your bugs. The resin bug, the mine placement bug, but there's a whole bunch of them. Anyways, I've been talking about through my video with them. But hey, maybe I should be nice because I just am promoting this Christmas special that's happening. Tomorrow there's something coming out. And so I've been retweeting their tweets and putting my links for my live broadcast. And, I definitely want Splash Damage to be my friends, not thinking that I'm the enemy, because I am not. I'm just like to guide them towards making something that is better than all the other games that they've made. And, to get over the hurdles of the bugs and mistakes that they made in the past. So that's all I'm saying. So hopefully they don't take any offense to that. But somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to do it. And I'm sure young gamers probably are unaware of a lot of the things that I talk about. But my job is to make people aware of it and then put out our game, which fixes all that stuff. And, sometimes you got to say the truth to create a platform and to put something out that's better. And once people see it, this kind of thing where people are taken advantage of, they take money and it's not equal. The money you put into a game like this, you're not getting out of it. So I think that's taking advantage of people. If you know anything about marketing, the successful marketers give way more value than they ever take. Probably the best example of that is, I'll help you make $1 million online, and all you have to do is pay me $10,000. Well, that's a great offer, right? I get the $1 million, you get $10,000. Well, man, sign me up. So that's the kind of thing that we need to learn in the game industry. And maybe it's just because of my background, I understand that. But I'm also a gamer, and I want to be, treated well. And so anyways, I could go on all night, but I'll take a break now, and I will be back in a bit. So this is Vindicator doing a short sign-off. I'm not sure if these videos will be connected or not. Sometimes they connect them, but it might just restart another one. So I'm going to go eat, and I'll be back.